Hello everybody, welcome to Simply Be and this beautiful loving kindness, heart-opening flow. So today we're going to really focusing on opening up the chest, opening up the heart and finding some loving kindness for ourselves. Allowing ourselves to be exactly as we are, not pushing ourselves too far and moving from a place of understanding and acceptance rather than pushing forwards. So, we're going to start in a comfortable seated position. I'll start at the back of the mat so we've got room to move forwards. Whenever you're ready, come into your comfortable seat. Hands can be on the knees, palms up, palms down, or in the lap. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. We can also place one hand on our heart if that helps. Gently close your eyes and start to settle into your natural breath. So to begin with, we're releasing any control, just allowing the breath to flow naturally. Maybe we're starting to scan the body, becoming aware of how we're feeling today, anything we're holding on to. And as we move our awareness up the body, try not to label anything. Try and release any judgments. And just notice where you are and come from a place of understanding. And then settle back into the breath. So with kindness, we can find willingness to let go and to forgive, both ourselves and others. Kindness is something we all have within us. It's often obscured by the mental chatter, our thoughts, our feelings, our hopes, our dreams, our worries. By allowing our minds to come into stillness, by following the breath and moving with understanding and awareness, we can introduce more kindness into our lives. Until we love and accept ourselves, how can we love others? Take a leap. Find courage to love and be kind. Bringing both hands to the chest, placing the right hand over the chest, left hand over the top. We're just going to set ourselves an intention. And today I want us all to set the intention of moving with kindness, acceptance and understanding for yourself. Release the hands on the inhale, lift the arms to the sky, lift the gaze, open the eyes. Exhale, take a lean to the right hand side, drop the right hand down. Inhale, lift and open up the chest. Exhale, take a lean. Find length down the side body. Inhale, lift both arms to the sky. Exhale, take it to the other side, drop the left hand down. Inhale, lift and open up the chest. Exhale, lean. Finding length down that right side body. Inhale, lift both arms to the sky. Exhale, hands come down in front, they meet the mat, and we're going to come to all fours. So bringing the hands under the shoulders, the knees under the hips. On the inhale, round through the spine, tuck the chin in, tuck the tailbone in, shine the heart towards the ceiling. Exhale, tuck the toes under, send the hips towards the heels and shine the heart between the arms. Lift the gaze. Inhale, round, come forwards, press the chest towards the ceiling. Exhale, shine the heart forwards, send the hips back. Inhale, round, come forwards. Exhale, shine the heart forwards, send the hips back, lift the gaze. Lovely, inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, heart shines forwards, lift the gaze, hips go back, start to lift the knees as the hips come over the heels. Inhale, lift the hips to the sky, straighten the legs, downward facing dog. Take any wiggles you need, maybe wiggle out the hips, bend the knees. Find movement here. Lovely, one more breath. And again, without labelling any feelings, just listen to your body. Come into stillness. On the inhale, ripple forwards, weight is over the wrists. On the exhale, drop the knees and gently lower the chest and the earth. Keep the elbows tucked into the side body. Untuck the toes at the bottom. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Baby cobra, bend in the elbows. Exhale, lower all the way down. Inhale, start to lift the chest, baby cobra. Exhale, send the hips back, child's pose. Inhale, ripple forwards, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Lovely, grinding through the hands. Inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. Hug the belly button in, send the weight over the wrists. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards, high plank, weight is over the wrists and the gaze forwards. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, slowly ripple forwards. Exhale, drop the knees, lower the chest down to the earth, keep the elbows tucked into the side body. Untuck the toes, inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, send the hips back, child's pose. Inhale, forwards, tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, send the gaze forwards, bend the knees, lift the heels. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mats. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway, shine the heart forwards. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze, pull the shoulder blades back. Exhale, take either elbow and fold all the way forwards, finding a bend in the knees. Allow the shoulders to hang heavy, find a rock or a sway or find stillness. Release the head and neck. Maybe nod the head yes or no. Release, relax, let go. Exhale, release the arms. Inhale, slowly roll to standing vertebrae by vertebrae. Head and neck come up. When you reach the top, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Inhale, arms reach for the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Place the hands on your chest. Feel the heartbeat under your hands. Gently close your eyes. Start to feel into the body. So we're lifting the arches of the feet. We're lifting the kneecaps. Drawing the tailbone down and drawing the ribs down. Relax the shoulders. And notice any sensations without labeling, without judgments. Release the hands. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, reach tall. Exhale, gently fold all the way over the legs, pulling the belly button in as we fold. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, followed by the chest, lower all the way down. Untuck the toes, inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards, high plank, hug the belly button in, send the weight forwards, lift the gaze. Lovely. Exhale, send it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards. This time on the exhale, we're going to lower down. Again, option to lower the knees, or we're going to lower all the way down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Untuck the toes at the bottom. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards, high plank, weight is over the wrist, lift the gaze. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forwards, high plank, send the weight forwards. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. This time on the exhale, we're going to lower halfway down. Option to drop the knees. On the inhale, flip the feet, lift the chest, come into upward facing dog. Keep a bend in the arms. Option to come into baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, send the arms to the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. We're going to come into our Surya Namaskara A, sun salutations. Inhale, lift the arms. There are always options. Go back to our last step. On the exhale, fold forward. Weight is in the toes. Send the sit bones towards the sky. Inhale, lift the chest. Come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. And on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down. Option to drop the knees first. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra, upward facing dog. Firm the thighs. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. 3 breaths here. So in our sun salutations, there are always options. We can always drop the knees or take a slightly easier option. On the inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat, rise up halfway. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, stand tall. Exhale, fold forwards. Send the sit bones towards the sky, hands towards the earth. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest. Baby cobra, upward facing dog. Flip the feet, firm the thighs. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Pull the belly button in, allow the hips to lead the way. Find the breath. When we return to down dog, return to the breath, return to sensation. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift halfway, lift the chest. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, stand tall. Exhale, fold, weight is in the toes. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down or halfway. Inhale, lift the chest, firm the thighs, lift the kneecaps. Exhale, lift the hips back, lead with the hips. Firm the tummy muscles, downward facing dog. So lift the arches of the feet. Roll the biceps towards the ears, take a breath. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, lift the gaze. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, fold forward, weight is in the toes. Inhale, arms reach for the sky, stand tall. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down or halfway, keep the elbows tucked in. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the gaze. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. You want to feel like we're pressing our chest towards our thighs. Rolling the biceps towards the ears. Firming up the tummy muscles, finding space and softness in the hips. Inhale, lift the heels, lift the gaze, bend the knees. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, arms reach for the sky, stand tall. Exhale, fold forwards, weight is in the toes. Lovely, last one. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway down or all the way. Options, drop the knees always. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Never be afraid to take the path that is right for you. Just because I'm telling you to do something different doesn't mean that is what is right for you. I am just a guide. Only you know your body. Only you can feel your energy levels. Inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, send the gaze forwards. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. Place the hands on your chest, gently close your eyes. Feel the heartbeat under your hands. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Relax the arms down, release them. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, start to sink the hips, come into your chair pose. Weight is in the heels, lift the chest. Lovely. Exhale, chest to thigh, arms go all the way back. Inhale, reach the arms to the sky. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, come up to baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Feet come together at the back of the mat, and on the inhale, lift the right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart forwards. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, shine the heart forwards, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, cactus, sink into the front leg. Inhale, lift. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way or halfway. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Feet come together, and on the inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands, press into the big toe, and on the inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart forwards. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, shine the heart forwards. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus, relax the shoulders. Inhale, reach. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, followed by the hips, child's pose. Take a breath. Ground through the fingertips. Inhale, rise up to tabletop. We weren't there for very long. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Feet come together at the back of the mat, and on the inhale, lift that right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands, press into the big toe. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart forwards. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open warrior two, drop the back heel. So take any adjustments, gazes over that front middle finger. We're bending into the front leg. Thumb up the glutes, tuck the hips under. Find the breath. Inhale, start to reverse the warrior, straighten the front leg, reach the right arm. Exhale, right hand to the shin, tuck the hip under. Inhale, left arm up to 12. So we're stacking shoulder upon shoulder, we're opening up the chest. Finding length down the side body and reaching out the crown of the head. Take the gaze down to the front foot. Inhale, start to reverse the triangle, pick up the front toes. Exhale, left, right arm takes you all the way around to the long edge of your mat in a forward fold. Take either the thighs, the shins, the ankles or the feet with your hands. On the inhale, start to lift the chest, come up halfway. And on the exhale, fold. Use the connection to your legs to help you fold. Pull your face towards your legs. Shine the sit bones towards the sky and press into the outside edges of the feet. You've got this. Breathe. Release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, rise up halfway. Exhale, hands meet the hips, firm the tummy muscles. Inhale, rise all the way. Exhale, sink, warrior two, face the front of the mat. Lovely, inhale, reverse the warrior, lift the right arm. Exhale, right forearm to fire, left arm up to 12. Sinking the hips forwards, opening up the chest. Gaze can either be down at that right hand or up at the left hand. With every inhale, find more length, find more space. Exhale, gaze goes down to the front foot. On the inhale, reverse the warrior, pick up the right arm. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, pick the back heel up. Ground through that left hand. Inhale, lift the right arm for a twist. Notice what's happened to the hips. As the left hip dropped, can we bring it forwards? Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Lovely, press into the big toe. Inhale, hands to heart center, lift the chest. Exhale, send the arms all the way back. Find a pull to the shoulder blades. Pause here, you've got this. Exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower all the way down your halfway option to drop the knees. Untuck the toes, inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, toes tuck. Now we're into downward facing dog. Feet come together at the back of the mat and on the inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands, press into the big toe mound. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, shine the heart forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shine the heart forwards, cactus the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, shine it forwards. Breathe down into the tummy to protect the lower back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open warrior two, drop the back heel, open up the arms. Check that back arm, make sure it's not doing its own thing. We want to be in one nice long line. Bend into the front leg. Inhale, start to reverse the triangle, lift the left arm towards the sky. Tuck the hip under and on the exhale, left hand to the shin, right arm up to 12. Take any adjustments, feel into the pose. Hug the belly button in, open up the chest. Exhale, gaze goes down to the front foot. Inhale, reverse the triangle, pick up the front toes. Exhale, left hand takes you all the way around to the long edge of your mat. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, hands meet behind the body, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift, find length. Exhale, slowly fold. So really opening up the chest, we're finding that pull to our shoulder blades. Option to bring the hands to the hips if this is too much for the shoulders. Exhale, slowly release the hands down to the mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the hips. Inhale, rise all the way. Exhale, sink, warrior two. Turn that front foot to face the front of the mat. Lovely, keeping the bend in the front knee. Inhale, reverse the warrior. Exhale, left forearm to 5, right arm up to 12. Again, find length down that right side body. Breathe space into the body. And notice how we're talking to ourselves. Are we moving from a place of kindness and acceptance, or judgment? On the exhale, take the gaze down to the front foot. Inhale, reverse the warrior, lift the left arm. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, pick the back heel up. Ground through that right hand. Inhale, lift the left arm for a twist. And notice what's happened to the hips. Can we draw the feet together, bringing the hips level? Exhale, left hand meets the mat. Inhale, hands to heart center, lift the chest. Exhale, arms go all the way back. Find space between the tummy and the thigh. Breathe here, you've got this. Exhale, both hands meet the mat. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower, option to drop the knees first. Lower the chest down, lower halfway. Inhale, lift, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, take the gaze forwards towards the hands, step the feet to the top of the mat, rise up halfway when you get there. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky, stand tall. Exhale, hands to heart center. Lovely. Taking the hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Send them away, open up the chest. Find a slight back bend, lift the gaze. Inhale. Exhale, take a bend in the knees, start to fold all the way over, hands towards the sky. Find that pull to your shoulder blades, shine the sit bones towards the ceiling. Release the head and neck. Hug the belly button in. Exhale, release the hands all the way down. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, and on the inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way, option to drop the knees. Inhale, lift, baby cobra, upward facing dog. Exhale, hips back, downward facing dog. Feet come together at the back of the mat, and on the inhale, lift that right leg to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands, press into the big toe. Inhale, rise, high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms, showing the heart forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift, start to straighten the front leg, lift the arms. Exhale, fold forwards, fingertips to the earth. Back heel is lifted. We're lining the sternum up over the front leg, and on the inhale, lift the chest. Lovely. Exhale, hollow out the middle so we can fold forwards. Keep the gaze lifted. We're finding finding that pull to our shoulder blades. We're drawing the heart forwards. Find the breath. Exhale, bend into the right leg. Walk the hands forwards. Inhale, start to lift the left leg. Come into your standing splits. Release the head and neck down. Inhale, lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, left toes to the back of the mat. Press into the big toe. Inhale, rise to high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Lovely, inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus, showing the heart forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, open warrior two. On the exhale, hands meet behind the body, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift and open up the chest. On the exhale, fold forwards, inside edge of that right leg, draw the hands towards the sky. If this is too much for the shoulders, bring the hands to the hips or down to the earth. Keep pressing into the outside edge of that back foot. And notice how you're talking to yourself. Are you moving from a place of acceptance or judgment? Lovely. Firm the tummy muscles. Inhale, start to rise. Bring up the torso, bring up the chest, shine it forwards. Exhale, release the hands, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, pick the back heel up. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, lower halfway or all the way, option to lower the knees. Inhale, lift the chest, baby cobra, upward facing. Exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Feet come together at the back of the mat, and on the inhale, lift that left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, step the foot between the hands. Inhale, slowly rise, high lunge. Exhale, shine the heart forwards, pull the arms back, cactus. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus, shine the heart forwards. Inhale, lift. Exhale, take it forwards. Inhale, lift, start to straighten the front leg. Back heel is lifted, and on the exhale, fold forwards. Fingertips to the earth, option to bend into the knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, hollow out the middle, keep the gaze lifted, fold forwards. Drawing the heart forward, shoulders back. Find the breath. Lovely. On the exhale, bend into the left knee, walk the hands forwards. Inhale, lift that right leg to the sky, standing splits, drop the head down. Inhale, start to lift the chest, come up halfway. Exhale, drop toes to the back of the mat. Inhale, rise to high lunge. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, rise. Exhale, open warrior two. Drop the back heel, open up the arms. Exhale, both hands meet behind the body, interlace the fingers. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold inside edge of that left leg. Draw the shoulders together, draw the palms together. And notice where you're coming from. A place of acceptance or judgment. Allow yourself to be exactly as you are, no matter what it looks like. You're almost there, you've got this. Don't tell yourself you can't. Firm the tummy muscles. Inhale, start to rise, lift the chest. Exhale, release the arms, warrior two. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, both hands meet the mat, pick the back heel up. Inhale, step back, high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, followed by the hips, child's pose, take a breath. And just notice how you're talking to yourself, the stories that you're telling yourself. Are we allowing ourselves to be exactly as we are? Or are we berating ourselves, pushing ourselves further than we need to go? Ground through the fingertips. Inhale, slowly rise to tabletop. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. Lovely. On the inhale, ripple forwards, high plank. We're going to pause here, press the chest towards the sky, hug the belly button in. Find the breath. Lift the gaze slightly, send it forwards. Send the weight over the wrist, you're almost there. Exhale, lower up all the way down. Option to drop the knees. Untuck the toes. Inhale, lift, baby cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. On the inhale, send the gaze forwards. Step the feet to the top of the mat, come to seated. So, we're going to open our legs wide. Toes towards the nose and roll the insides of the thighs out so the feet go slightly back. Find a slight tilt to the pelvis, and on the inhale start to lift the chest. On the exhale, slowly walk the hands forwards and fold until you find your edge. It doesn't matter where it is. It doesn't matter how low you go. As long as you feel a nice stretch, that's all that matters. Inhale, start to lift the chest. Lovely, bring that right leg in, the sole of the foot meets the thigh. Wiggle to find space. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, rotate and fold over that left leg. Running through that right sit bone. Finding a rotation across the chest. Ground through that left arm, and on the inhale start to lift the right arm towards the sky, so we're turning this into a lean. Lift and open up the chest. Gaze is up at the top hand or down at the foot. Keep breathing into the right side body, reaching that right arm all the way over. Inhale, slowly lift, bring the right hand down to the mat. Fold all the way on the exhale to the other side. Again, breathe into the left side body. Inhale slowly to the center. Release the arms, take it to the other side. Bring that left foot in, the right foot out. Flex the foot. Wiggle to find space. Inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, twist and fold over the right leg. Grounding through that left sit bone. Relaxing the shoulders. And honour and respect wherever you are. Whatever it looks like. Ground through the right arm. Inhale, lift the left arm, turn it into a twist. Open up the chest, lift the gaze. Lean and reach over. Breathe into the left side body, open up the chest. Opening up the sides of the chest, creating space. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, take it to the other side, drop the left hand down, lean over towards the left. Inhale, lift. Lovely. Bringing the legs together, crossing the knees over. Taking the left hand to the right knee, right hand behind us. Inhale, lift, find length, and on the exhale, take a twist, gaze goes over the right shoulder. With every inhale, finding length up the spine, lifting the crown of the head. Inhale, back to the center. Take the right hand to the left knee, left hand behind us, and before we twist, inhale for length. Exhale, twist, look over the left shoulder. Inhale slowly back to the center. Take either elbow behind the body. Find a slight pull to the shoulder blades, lift the chest, and on the exhale, slowly fold, release the head and neck. Keep the chest nice and open. Inhale, lift the chest. Lovely, release the arms. Either swing the legs round or come over the knees, coming to your high plank position. Press the chest towards the sky, lift the heels, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the thighs. Breathe here. Tuck the tailbone under. Send the gaze forwards. Lovely, on the exhale, lower all the way down. Option to drop the knees first. Keep the elbows tucked in, send the weight forwards. Untuck the toes at the bottom, hands are under the shoulders. Inhale, press the pelvis into the earth, start to lift the chest, come into your baby cobra. Exhale, release all the way down. And do that again. Inhale, slowly lift. Exhale, release. Rather than use the hands, use the back muscles to help you lift. Inhale, lift. See if we can lift the hands off the earth. Well, you might not lift as high, but we're using our strength rather than pushing ourselves further. Exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, lift. See if we can lift the hands and lift the chest. Exhale, send it back. Drop it down. So we're going to take the hands in front, the body, elbows into the earth, and on the inhale, lift the chest, drop the shoulders down, come into your Sphinx pose. Ground through the tops of the feet, press the pelvis into the earth, lift the chest. If this is too much for the back, come back to your baby cobra. Breathing into the chest, sending the breath deep down into the belly. Exhale, slowly lower down. Bring the hands beside the hips. Back so the palms are on the earth. Wiggle the hips to release your lower back. Nice, come back to neutral, come back to the center. Inhale, start to lift the chest, lift the legs. Keep the hands on the earth for the beginning. Lift the gaze. Firm the tummy muscles, press the pelvis into the earth. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, slowly lower. Take the right cheek to the earth. Wiggle the hips to release the lower back. Inhale, come back to the center. Start to lift the chest, lift the legs. This time we're going to lift the hands off the earth. Find that pull to your shoulder blades. Send the gaze down. Every inhale, see if we can lift a little bit higher. Exhale, slowly lower. Hands come under the shoulders, tuck the toes. Inhale, press to tabletop or straight up to our high plank. Exhale, drop the knees, tabletop. Lovely, keeping the hips above the heels. We're going to walk the arms forward, coming into your puppy pose. Send the chest towards the earth, hips towards the sky. Release it all the way down. Breathe into the shoulders. Find the breath here. Just notice how you're talking to yourself right now. Inhale, slowly bring the hands back towards the body. Bring them under and exhale, send the hips back, child's pose. We're not here for too long. Breathe into the shoulders. Give yourself a moment. See if we can release any judgments with every exhale. Inhale, slowly walk the hands back towards the legs. Coming into our hero's pose. Hands come on the laps, gently close the eyes, roll the shoulders away from the ears. Just feel into your body. Gently open the eyes, inhale, lift the arms to the sky. Exhale, take right arm under the left arm over, and we're going to wrap. So we either bring the palms together or backs of the palms together in eagle. So we're in eagle pose. Lift the elbows to shoulder height. Exhale, send the arms away. So we're opening up the backs of the shoulders. Inhale, hands to the face. Exhale, send them away. Inhale, lift to the face. Exhale, send them away. Inhale, lift. Exhale, send it away. Inhale, lift, open up the arms. Exhale, taking left arm over, under, right arm over. Either bring the backs of the palms together or palms together. Taking the other side. So elbows up towards the shoulders. Exhale, release the palms away from the face. Inhale, lift to the sky. Exhale, send it away. So we're opening up the shoulders. We've done a lot of heart opening. We're switching it around. Inhale, lift. up the arms, lift to the sky. Exhale, hands come down to the mat, walk them forwards, come to your tabletop. So we're just going to return to some gentle cat-cows. On the inhale, dropping the belly, lifting and opening up the chest. And on the exhale, round the spine, tuck the tailbone under, tuck the chin in. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, round. Inhale, coming forwards. Exhale, round. Inhale, forwards. Exhale, round. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, come forwards to a neutral back. Exhale, lift the hips back, downward facing dog. So this is our last downward facing dog of the day. Press your chest towards your thighs. Find the breath. Release the head and neck. Inhale, take the gaze forwards. Exhale, step the feet to the top of the mat, come to seated. Ground through the big toes, and on the exhale, roll all the way down to lie on your back. Release the shoulders down. Taking the sole of the left foot to the earth, right leg comes over, drop the knee out to the side. Option 1 is to stay here with the foot flexed and the knee drawing away from the body. Option 2, lift the left leg. Option 3, take the hands between the legs and interlace the hands behind the left thigh. Drop the shoulders back down and soften into the pose. Notice what we can let go of here. Can we relax the shoulders a little more? Are we holding any tension anywhere? Switching sides, release that left foot down. Take the right leg over. Left leg comes over, flex the foot. Draw the knee away from the body. Option to stay here or pick up the right leg and interlace the fingers behind the thigh. Drop the head down. Find the breath. Breathe into those tight spots. Allow everything to soften. Release that right leg down. Take the soles of both feet to the earth. We're just going to windscreen wipe out the legs. So on the exhale, drop them to the right hand side. Inhale, bring to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the right. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. Inhale to the center. Exhale, drop to the right. We're going to pause here. Open up the arms into either a T shape or a cactus and take the gaze over that left shoulder. If it feels comfortable for you, gently close the eyes. Start to extend your exhale. Inhale, bring the knees to the center. Exhale, take them to the other side. Gaze goes over that right shoulder. Keeping the eyes closed and just gently extending the exhale. Allowing everything to soften. Knowing that there's nothing you have to do here. Inhale, bring the knees to the center, hug everything into a little ball. Squeeze it up, squeeze the knees into the chest, take a nice deep breath. Exhale, side out. Release the legs. Come into your comfortable resting position, whatever that looks like for you. Wiggle around, get comfortable. And gently close the eyes. And relax the breath. Let go of any control. And feel the space in your chest, in your heart center. Allow this space to be filled with warmth, with love, with kindness. And with every inhale, this feeling of warmth and kindness spreads throughout the body. With every exhale, we're letting go of any tension, any judgments. Inhale, filling every cell, every muscle of your body. Exhale, letting go. And if the mind drifts, if we get wrapped up in the stories that we're telling ourselves, can we gently bring our mind back to the breath? Just for a moment, allowing ourselves to be still, to be exactly as we are. Allow your whole body to be filled with warmth, love, kindness and peace. And when you're ready, make your way slowly back into the room. Feeling into the fingers and into the toes. Finding any movement your body needs to wake up. Whether that's a full body stretch or a big yawn or hugging the knees into the chest. When you're ready, make your way to a comfortable seated position with the hands in heart center and the eyes gently closed. No, there's no rush, no perfect way to move. Just taking a moment to appreciate yourself for rolling out your mat today. To appreciate your body for the strength you've shown. Appreciate your mind for focusing. Close your eyes to the old ends and open your heart to new beginnings. Take a nice deep breath in, fill the lungs. Sigh it out and let it all go. I'm going to close today's practice of an Om. If you don't feel comfortable Omming, you can hum or just listen. Inhale to Om. Thank you for allowing me to share this practice with you. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. If there's anything you want to see, comment below. If you like this video, thumbs up, subscribe so you get my next notification, and have a wonderful day. Hope your day is filled with love and kindness and unjudgmental movement. Thank you.